Hey freaks, my name's Minigoo. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be ranking all the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo that I've released at the time of recording. If you haven't seen my last video, I opened it with a little bit of a history of amiibo figures, so go check it out. But without further ado, let's get right into the ranking. So starting off this tier list, we've got 8-bit Link. So this is like how he originally looked in his original games, and it's made of cubes. I think that's very interesting. They did this for, I want to say, the Zelda 30th anniversary. They did the same thing for the Mario 30th anniversary Champions Day. The Bokoblin one, I think it's pretty cool that they've made like a random Zelda enemy a figurine, but I'm going to put this one in meh. Because I mean, it's good for what it is, and like the bat, if it didn't have the bat, it would look really weird. Breath of the Wild Link, I'm going to put it in, I would say Champions. There's a lot of detail on the figurine. He's using the ancient arrow, he's got a quiver of arrows on the back, he has a sword and shield on his back, he's jumping, so it's like the slow time thing from Breath of the Wild. The Zelda one, she's just kind of stood there, but it's not bad. I think they kind of did what they could. She's holding a Sheikah slate. Daruk's one, I really like the pose. He's got his weapon out. They did what they could. I would say meh. The Guardian one, I love the Guardian one a lot. It's really big. I don't want to say it's one of the biggest amiibo, but I think it is, apart from like the Mega Yarn Yoshi one, because of the fact it goes so far off the base. I think it's very cool that you can like bend the limbs as well. Horse Rider Link, I'm going to put with meh, because it's just called Horse Rider Link. It's not like Epona. If it was Epona, it would be better. But I mean, it's just kind of Link with a sword on a horse. Link's Awakening Link, I think they captured what he looks like from the game perfectly. This being the Nintendo Switch Link's Awakening, not the original one. He just kind of stood there though. It's not really like a dynamic pose, so I'm going to put it above Zelda's. The Loftwing one, I really like. I would consider it more a Loftwing amiibo. I like the size of it. Yeah, Champions tier, because I mean, I like the fact that Zelda's included with it. So this one, Minero's Construct, has been announced at the time of recording. It hasn't actually been released, so I can't really rank it. The Mipha one, I quite like the spear. I would say Champions tier, because it fits her character very well. Majora's Mask Link, I really like. I really like that it's basically just young Link. But I like that the Majora's Mask one has a mask. I think that's, oh, it makes sense. I would say like middle Champions tier, because I do just like the inclusion of the mask. Ocarina of Time Link is the same. I think this is his like adult form. I like the fact he's playing an Ocarina. I like the fact you can see it. I would again put it in Champions. Rivali, I like Rivali's a lot, to be honest. Like the scarf is kind of blowing a little bit in the wind. His braids are very detailed on his amiibo. I think it's a bit weird because Tulin has the same bow, but Tulin's bow is more detailed than Rivali's bow is, even though it's the same weapon. So I would say Rivali is like top of Champions. Riju, I like how it's similar to Urbosa's. Obviously, Riju is the champion, well, Sage, sorry, after Urbosa. I like that it kind of copies her pose a little bit. Both swords drawn, like she's jumping. I like that a lot. I like the detail on her hair as well. You can't really see it on this picture. I don't know why it's zoomed in so much. But I'm actually going to put this in Legendary. I just really like it. Sidon as well, I would have to say definitely Legendary. Not just because of certain things with Prince Sidon. But I like the crown, his jewellery. There's a lot of jewellery. It just looks really good. Skyward Sword Link as well. I like the fact his sword is blue. Blue on the sword is because the sword is possessed by a being called Fee, I think. I like that it's drawn. I like the sword's blue. Champion tier. Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf. I have no words. Tears of the Kingdom Link, I'm going to put in Champions as well. I like His hand is extended. It's like he's doing one of the things he can do in Tears of the Kingdom. His cape's like billowing backwards. I really like that. Tears of the Kingdom Zelda is a similar thing. I like that she has the Decayed Master Sword instead of the like regular one. I also like that she's floating. She floats off of the trophy base. Bottom of champion. Actually, I'm going to put it more middle. I really like the detail. Twilight Princess Link pose is so... I'm not entirely sure what it's in reference to, but this is going to be the first and only Tingle Tier amiibo. It's just the pose. It's so awkward. They could have done many more things with it, I'm sure. And I don't really get it. I don't know what it's in reference to. If I'm being stupid, feel free to correct me, but it's just, it looks so weird. Tulin, again, legendary. I like that he's flying. I like the bow detail. I like his hair detail, his clothing detail. He's actually fairly high off of the platform. I like the height. I like that it's given the thing he's flying. This is something I could have done with Rivali. Urbosa, I like that she's facing away. The hair detail, the shield has texture to it. Better than these three, but not as good as the next one. Wolflink and Midna I really like. Top of champions. Go in the top of champions. Because they didn't have to do it. And I feel like that's just straight up a better Twilight Princess Link amiibo. I get why they did a Link form, and then they did Wolf Link and Midna. I kind of like the fact that it's Wolf Link and Midna, and not just Wolf Link or not just Midna. It's similar to the Zelda and Loftwing one. I like that it's kind of a combination. I like that he's kind of on rocks, so it's not just him on the base. I like that it's quite a big amiibo. It goes just a little bit off the base. Wind Waker Toon Link, or just Wind Waker Link, sorry. Top of Nair, better than the Bokoblin one, because he's got his, I think it's a wand. It's also actually one of his taunts in Smash Bros. Ultimate, is this pose. I think it's pretty good. Like, he doesn't have the sword, but he has his little wand. Toon Zelda, actually I'm going to put it bottom of this tier, because she's kind of like stood there. It looks a bit awkward, like she's trying to go for a hug. Yunobo's one, I'd say it's a bit better than Daruk's. He's kind of showing his like personality, pretty much how he acts for most of his presence in Zelda. See, I don't like it as much as Ocarina of Time Link. I'm actually gonna move this up to there. So I'm gonna say Champions tier, better than Mifa, but not as good as Skyward Sword Link. So there you have it. That is my definitive amiibo tier list for every single Legend of Zelda amiibo. I just want to take a bit of time to thank all of you for the support on my first video. 72 views in a week is insane to me, especially for a first video. I really enjoy making these, and I've actually ordered a capture card. So fingers crossed, by next week I will have another video released. So like and subscribe so you get an update of when that is released. And for every new subscriber I get on this video, I will give my dog one treat. But I guess that's it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!